Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Oh, pressing this? Why not?
Hold it, why not?
Maybe she'll see.
Decisive. Do you really think it's that strong?
Objection! There is no room for doubt. All of the other evidence points to her as well. No snappy comeback? That's as it should be.
There's not a single flaw in Francisca's reasoning.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I've said that every day.
However, there must be something I can work with that I can draw out of her.
Okay, we've pressed everything, so there's some kind of...
Go forward. Go forward.
The key card.
It must be something about this. There's a matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank. Did we press this?
Wait, did we...
I think this is
new?
Hold it.
Did she sneak that in on us?
I think when we asked... But that is a fake...
Objection! Stop right there, Miles Edgeworth. You don't have any proof that this is just a red herring. If you must keep on insisting that it's a fake, then what is the real murder weapon and where did it go? Speechless, I see. That's not a surprise. I'm very impressive. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed.
There must be a way. There must be something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as the murder weapon. What should be examined further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon? Let's see. Not the crime scene, because they already looked at it.
Yeah.
The body? But the body, I think, is maybe the piggy bank itself?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. If we're trying
Something
to figure
about
out if it's
maybe
fake, then...
We should examine the bank itself once more to determine if it is the real murder weapon. If this is the real weapon, it should be damaged or perhaps have a dent on it somewhere.
We've looked into that already, and there is no sign of anything on it. But we can't discount it as a murder weapon on that one fact alone. The piggy bank is, after all, made of a stronger material than human flesh.
Ouch.
Oh, we got hurt for that? I mean, Jesus.
If I can't prove it through the piggy bank itself, then let's try looking at the body, I guess.
I mean, this is just, we're guessing.
I don't know, Francisca. Stop hitting me.
I'm going to take your health away.
Francisca, I think you are too quick to jump to your conclusions.
Oh, was I?
Yes. We don't even have the autopsy results yet. How can I not say that you made a snap judgment when you have yet to even see if the wound on Agent Hicks's head is consistent with the murder weapon?
Scruffy.
Wait, we didn't do this? Yes, sir.
Contact the medical examiner's office at once. I wish to hear the results of Agent Hicks's autopsy.
And read it in a funny voice. Yes, sir.
Do like a British accent, like...
a top of the morning to you.
Stop that right now. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever say that to anybody ever again.
We've got a big problem. Sorry, we've got a big problem, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. What is it, detective?
They're still doing the autopsy, but they said that they already know one thing for sure. Report now.
The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. From the victim's shoulder to his mid-back, he was beaten over such a wide area? Well, I'd say maybe it's a sign the killer had a grudge against Agent Hicks. It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir.
Wow. Went crazy with that bank. Scruffy, what is had a grudge against Agent Hicks supposed to mean?
Well, that's, Was the wound on the victim's head consistent with the murder weapon, detective?
Oh, well, they said they were still looking into that, sir. You're completely useless.
Yeah!
Makes him work faster. Hits him with a whip. That's what I do.
Maybe I should try it.
Sir, I told you already. You can't go down there.
No, you're my way.
Who are you?
What is all that racket?
Yours that must. Oh no, is this? Who the?
Oh, it was kind of close.
My luggage, my cargo, they're mine, and I demand you return them to me.
It has nothing to do with this. We're still investigating the cargo hold. Please understand and have a little patience.
I suppose there is no choice.
Oh, he's so sad.
Oh, I will fall to my death.
Finally, I think he gave... Hey, what are you?
You have left me no choice but to use strong force. Arr, pirate.
You won't get past me, you pirate!
This is... Wait, that's it? So that's what this whole thing has been about. He's just dying.
Further, there is the matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank. The mysterious murderous bank. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. Didn't find anything.
The doc said there's one giant bruise from his shoulder down to his mid-back.
Does anybody notice a man is dying right now?
Anyway.
I have to, hold that thought.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, weapon cannot be found. And the cause of death.
Extensive bruising. Weapon couldn't be found.
Okay.
What's the smuggling thing say?
Agent Hicks was on the trail.
Maybe cause of death, the weapon couldn't be found, maybe?
Probably.
Maybe.
Is this? I don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing that can be considered the real weapon, but he had extensive bruising, so it must be something else.
Oh, no, it's not the correct.
No, not correct. Ouch. Francisco, stop.
I have to punch you every time you get this wrong.
Is there some way to prove that this... Oh, wait.
That... Oh, yeah, because this doesn't... I mean,
you could do that with
I guess you could just go fucking hog wild with it.
Hold on. So... Okay.
I
don't know, dog.
Yeah, I get what they're getting at. I don't know how they want us to connect it exactly.
I'm not sure.
So that's
I mean,
not
we'll get our health back. Just
I guess. I'll just combine things. Okay. Yeah, of course.
Of course. Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there was extensive bruising over such a wide area. But is that really the correct conclusion to draw from the evidence? The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark. Oh, I forgot it was one. Which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back. If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger.
Big old dick.
A big old dick. The killer whipped out his big old dick.
He whipped out his big old dick? That's gross. Okay, so
sizable weapon and the weapon couldn't be found, right?
Yeah. Couldn't find it. What was a big thing we can't find?
What's the big thing we couldn't find? If we're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out.
Love.
But so far we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Perhaps, just perhaps, it's something we all overlooked from the very beginning. Because normally it's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration.
Whoa.
What was that all about? Was he trying to jump his way down here?
I need the hospital.
Francisca.
What? What do you want?
I found it, Francisca. I found the real murder weapon.
Don't talk to me. What? You did?
He really jumped. He's dying.
We didn't realize it until now. But would you be quiet for a second? We're trying to discuss this.
My balls.
My balls.
Your balls? The answer has been right in front of us this whole time.
He might be hurt. We should go check up on him, sirs.
Shut up. There's that pompous attitude of yours again. You should learn to drop that habit.
This coming from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone she comes across.
Do you know what my job is?
What are you?
I prosecute.
A circus clown?
It's the same thing you do. Anyway, if you really are a prosecutor, then you'll back yourself up with evidence.
God, sometimes I forget you're a prosecutor.
Are you a prosecutor? Aren't you like a...
You two aren't listening at all, are you? Oh, my balls. I don't have balls anymore. They're just mush.
Gumshoe, what are you talking about? Show me the real murder weapon. I don't have evidence to show. You can't. It's not in evidence. It's in your heart.
I don't have any evidence to show you.
Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool meant to fool me. But you aren't going to. What do you mean? I don't have any evidence to show. I'm Miles Edgeworth. I poop in my pants.
I don't do that. Perhaps I should have phrased it as
That which caused Agent 6's death is incorporeal.
That sounded exactly like me.
thank you, but I do believe I figured out what was the real cause of death.
Free
falling
The victim fell from a great height and subsequently died as a
It's
result.
about to be my cause of death.
Because my balls are destroyed.
In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground. F? What?
Fell to his death?
Yes, this is the only plausible possibility.
F fell to his death?
F fell to his death. The victim has extensive. That's my favorite Sesame Street song. F fell to his death.
Wow.
The victim has extensive bruising on the back of his head and his back.
This was a weird episode.
And the only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death. Remember when Bert fell to his death and they went, F fell to his death. Oh, my balls.
I need a hospital.
My balls are an
Hey, Bert. F fell to his death.
F fell to his death.
What does that mean, Arnie?
But the murder happened inside this plane, just like that episode of Sesame Street.
I know, it's uncanny.
The victim's just like Bert. Are you claiming that there is some place in this plane from which he could have fallen from?
As I said earlier, the answer has been right in front of us the entire time.
You can't mean.
Yes, I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs of this very cargo hold. What? Then, we're in trouble. We may have a second death on our hands, sirs. What? What are you talking about?
No, who?
Ah!
What is
Hey,
he
you,
doing?
tell me you aren't dead, pal.
What's wrong with that guy?
Quiet! Why are you screaming?
He's alive.
Oh, damn it.
Was he in trouble? I don't recall.
No, I don't care about that guy. And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible that Agent Hicks fell over the railing to his death. That man is living proof of that.
I suppose it's true that it's not possible, given the current circumstances.
The current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean? What does that word mean?
Current? Like
Current.
now? Like,
It's like a fruit, right?
that's a different word. Suppose that large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened then? He would have been a Borginian pancake for sure, sore.
I suppose that man... Sore? He definitely looks very sore. I suppose that...
am, but my balls especially.
Nobody cares about your balls. I suppose that man over there would still be breathing. But the reality is that the cargo box is there. So there is no point in entertaining your wild hypothetical scenarios.
It may be there now, but there is no proof that it was always there.
Ha! As if there could have been a window of time when the giant box was not there.
Ah, but there was.
It's been here since the beginning of time. What?
The beginning of time.
Yes, you can't move it.
So wouldn't it be the photo?
Oh yeah, because we have...
Click it.
Or this is the cargo hold, right? I think this is... Is this the cargo hold?
Or maybe, okay, maybe that's not the cargo
That looks like a
hold.
convention.
But hold on, maybe
something.
it's, wasn't it there's a thing where it's like in Zheng Fa, we...
Oh wait, oh yeah, maybe...
The transfer cargo and refuel.
Does this mention...
I think it's this.
Specifically-
That's...
that they
It's
at least
possible it wasn't there.
reconfigured the
Take
cargo
that!
hold. You refueled in the Republic of Zheng Fa, Edgeworth? You personally did that?
Yeah, no, but yes. Well, actually, I did get some noodles. And I guess it's sort of refueling for nutritional.
Is that what
Purposes.
the pamphlet was about? They made a whole pamphlet for that?
No, but I was just a little joke. Anyway, yes, this flight had a short layover in Zheng Fa in order to refuel.
No time to joke, a man has died.
Okay, well that wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. What if the box in question was... It's not a laughing matter, Miles Edgeworth. This is very serious. What if the box in question was only transferred onto the plane at that time? To further prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question.
I know you always want to be the silly one, but come on, there's a time and a place.
Ah, it's labeled Zheng Fa Express. Correct. Meaning it was loaded onto the plane in Zheng Fa.
Edgeworth's like, thank God.
Jesus. Well, there we go. If it said something else, I'd look like a real
This box has
dipshit
been
right
here
now.
since the beginning of time.
That's what it says on the... Now, what if the box in question was also loaded on at the same time?
It would mean that the box was not here in the cargo hold during the Europe Zheng Fa leg of the flight. Okay, I know what you're going to say.
Making a clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death entirely possible.
Fuck. Ah, but your theory is still very far-fetched.
I don't know why they have to prove that, like, I mean, his injury had to have been from that kind of thing.
Right.
So obviously he fell.
Either way, it was not the piggy bank.
It wasn't the piggy
We've
bank.
established that.
Then allow me a chance to prove how very likely my scenario is. My first order of business will be to examine that piece of cargo in more detail. Thank God it said it was from Zhengfa. Begin investigation.
Okay, maybe next time we'll begin an investigation.
Maybe I should have done that from the beginning.
Maybe that'll happen. I don't know why we're so invested in this. He's really just doing it out
should
of
just go home.
love for the sport at this point.